Listening to Acoustic Songs live from WNJR 91.7 FM, Washington, Pennsylvania, and streaming live at WNJR.org. We have on the station here today Harpeth Rising from Nashville, Tennessee, and thank you guys very much for joining us. Thank you for listening in, and can I ask you to dig in and play something right away off the top?
We'd love to.
What are you going to play for us?
This is actually the first track off of our debut album. It's called Here I Stand.
This is Harpeth Rising, Here I Stand, at Acoustic Songs Live.
Here I stand at the end of the day, wondering if I went the right way. When I wake up tomorrow, will the world be the same? And if it is, am I to blame? Will I try to fix what needs fixing? I cry and cry when I feel time and again. Will I try to change what needs changing? I cry and cry, 'cause I'm trying in vain.
That was great, guys.
Thank you.
I'm picking up a lot of Celtic influence, huh?
Particularly in that song, I think.
Yeah. What is there any of that in your ancestry, or how did that come about?
I usually make fun of Jordana for this because she often hears subdivisions in 3, which is true in a lot of Celtic tunes, and so I'm always joking with her like, "Are you sure your ancestry's Polish?"
Yeah, we're not really sure where that influence came from, other than, of course, bluegrass, which is one of our major influences, came directly from Celtic music, and so it's sort of underlying in all of that, and I think we maybe just lean on it a little harder than some other bluegrass bands.
Yeah, it sounds, I mean, I feel like I'm listening to, you guys just came over from the dial. That's cool. So tell me a little bit about the band, how it came about, how you guys met. From what I've looked at on your bio, you're from all over the place, and you're touring, and you still, like we were talking earlier during the show, everybody lives everywhere, and you come together to tour. So how did the band come together?
Well, it started out as a duo with myself and Rebecca.
Okay.
And we graduated from university, from Indiana University, and we actually, Rebecca and Chris and I all went there for undergrad.
Oh, okay.
And then we all parted ways for grad school. And after grad school, we sort of said, enough of this, let's go on an adventure. And so we got in the car and we drove from Indiana to California, and Rebecca and I just busked the whole way, which is playing on the street for money.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much how we made our way across the country. And then we thought, you know, it would be even better moving to Hawaii. So we did that.
Just kept going west.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And did you go to China then and come all
Yeah.
work your way around and go to Europe?
No, we stopped in Hawaii and spent about a year playing over there, just sort of learning tunes and thinking about starting to write songs and all that stuff. And then we decided to move to Nashville to sort of pursue the band. And that's when we made it a full ensemble with the drums and the cello.
Cool. So you're hearing Jordana Greenberg, who's on fiddle and vocals. She's talking right now. And Rebecca, I'm trying to read your name here. I'm sorry. Reedlund. Reedlund.
Yeah.
Is on old time banjo, right? You play clawhammer style.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's most of the time.
Yeah.
I never really play bluegrass style, but I don't exactly do clawhammer style in the traditional way all the time either.
Okay, and vocals. And we have Rachel. And I printed this out and I can't read your last name, Rachel.
Gaywell.
Huh?
Gaywell.
Gaywell.
Gaywell. Okay,
Yeah.
Rachel Gaywell on cello. And you sing too, or no? Just
I do sing a little bit. We've been covering that more and more.
yeah. Okay, cool. And back here on the, it's not the djembe.
Nope.
What is that?
It's called a doombeck.
Doombeck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the doombeck, we have Chris Burgess, and he's from what, Louisville, Kentucky?
That's where I grew up.
Louisville?
Mhm.
Yeah? Oh, great, great. And you guys, now you're scattered all over the place. Kentucky, Boston.
Chris is in Memphis, actually.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
And last night you were in Harrisburg.
Yes.
Yeah? Where'd you play there?
A place called Stage on Her. It's part of the Harrisburg Midtown Arts and Cultural Center.
Okay.
And it's an absolutely beautiful stage. It's kind of an enormous room, actually,
Mhm.
and with a fantastic sound system. And they run a really great place there. And they're actually in the midst of renovating the rest of this sort of massive building, and they're going to make an enormous concert hall where you could have a symphony. They sort of gave us a tour last night, and the
Wow.
room is definitely large enough to have a full symphony orchestra on the stage. So
Oh, wow.
they'll be doing some pretty cool stuff with that, I think.
Wow. And I saw that you guys are playing at the Purple Fiddle this weekend.
We are, Saturday and Sunday.
So all my West Virginia friends that are listening in online, make sure you go to the Purple Fiddle this weekend and check out. You're playing two shows.
Two shows, and they're both free, actually.
Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday at 1 o'clock.
Afternoons. Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. And I saw you playing in Folk Alliance. You're showcasing there.
Yeah, we're really excited
That's
about
awesome.
that. Yeah.
I haven't been there yet. I
Oh.
need to go.
Yeah, come join us this year.
Yeah, it's just the logistics and finances, trying to coordinate it. I have a family and everything, so it's like trying to get down there for an entire week is
Yeah.
difficult, But that should be fun.
Yeah, I think it's going to be. Everyone keeps telling us to sleep a lot the week before and really prepare ourselves to just, be constantly jamming and socializing, and it's all about spending time with other musicians, which sounds wonderful, but hopefully we're not too busy the previous week.
I've heard it's just like a big hotel, like in these rooms, and everybody just like goes from room to room and jams and everything. Two of my friends, Brad Yoder and Todd Burge, they go every year, and I'll send those links to their sites if you run into them. I'm sure there's probably thousands of people down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully I'll make it there sometime. So in case you just joined us, you're listening to Acoustic Songs Live from WNJR.org studios in Washington, Pennsylvania. And we have Harpeth Rising here in the studio joining us today. And thank you so much for listening, and thank you for joining us and coming, stopping off on your way down to the Purple Fiddle. I think I told you this is the second time this has happened in a week, so
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's a regular occurrence.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my son lives in Morgantown, and that's like the next stop in the line. Everybody that tours tends to go through this certain loop, and it seems like the Mason-Dixon line separates the bluegrass from everybody else. I don't know. And I'm trying to get everybody to come a little bit further north. There's a lot of great music down through North Carolina and places to play, like in Asheville and stuff. And I'm hoping that people will come up here and play here in this area and come on the radio show.